Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100 subs, it's time they get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Press it in chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's do this Saturday night, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show. Yeah, the Mizzle show. Yeah, Mizzle show. Yeah, the Mizzle show.
This really is a super duper late night television of the Mizzle show. But welcome, good morning. It really is about to be 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us here as kind of a quiet Monday night. Some interesting things. Roy McIlroy joins a select company to win back-to-back green jackets. Second green jacket actually came into Master Sunday trailing. Beating Sheffield by one, and earning himself a nice $4.5 million.
I do like your little tagline there. We got to do better. I think we're. Are you talking about the country?
Just everybody in general, all around.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
absolutely. And you know what? At this hour, we have 3 guests looking at us right now. So this is shocking. Oh wait, 9.
Well, thank y'all for hanging out with us on this early morning edition of what's going on here. So, real quickly, here's some scores from the UFL that took place over the weekend. As we'll knock this out real quick. On Friday, the Storm in overtime beat the Kings 29-27. The DC Defenders just put it on the Houston Gamblers 45-7.
No contest.
The Dallas Renegades beat the Aviators 28-23, and the Battlehawks and Stallions in a 34-30 win for the Battlehawks. So, with the exception of one game, some pretty competitive UFL games going on this past weekend. Matchups for Week 4, we got the Kings and the Gamblers, the Renegades and the Aviators. Now, this one should be a good one. Battlehawks and the Defenders in DC, and the Storm taking on the Stallions. Kings and Gamblers will be on NFL Network on Thursday.
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry. Wrong one. All right. This upcoming week, Stallions Defenders on Fox.
Do I have to say it?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Because I know you wanted to say it on Sunday so badly.
I gave you a pass.
The rarity. But it's the Defenders against the Stallions, Battlehawks against the Storm, Aviators against the Gamblers, and the Renegades taking on the Kings. Sunday's games will both be on ABC at 9 a.m. and 12 noon. Friday's game will be on Fox at 5 p.m. and Saturday's game will be on ESPN at 4 p.m. Now, even though they got the win last night, unfortunately because that damn team in Los Angeles won, the LA Kings clinched the final wild card spot.
So if the Kings lost, we would have got it?
Still would have had a chance, but the damn Kings won. But however,
fantastic season.
Yeah, 2 games left to play. And the Sharks will not have a losing season.
Absolutely.
Even if they lost the last 2 games, they would finish with a 30-36 record, which would be a winning record. But certainly over 500. But these young kids took us on a tremendous ride. Like we weren't going to really give them much attention because we knew they were rebuilding. But Celebrini and Will Smith and the rest of the guys said, no. We're going to make things interesting. And that they did. That they did.
Absolutely.
And certainly
I'm getting to a game next season.
Certainly looking
next season.
Even though he hates the drive to San Jose.
Oh, I'll be spending the night out there. That's what's going to happen. Or I'm just going to make a detour to Fairfield.
That works too. But certainly the Sharks, the future is very bright for the team in Teal and Black in 26-27. Now, I'll say it now, next season, Sharks, I'm expecting y'all to make the playoffs. You took me on this ride this year. I'm expecting.
And I rode that roller coaster with them the whole season. These kids were fantastic. And by the way, for the 12 viewers that are watching this, thank you for being with us on this early morning edition. If you have not subscribed to us, please hit that subscribe button. And here in a second, I will be putting our QR code up for
Merch Shop. And to the new subscribers that put us at 252, we say thank you, and please be a friend, tell a friend, and have them share and subscribe.
Yes.
But the recap, the Sharks did finally end that 15-game losing streak against the Predators.
Thank goodness. Something to build on.
Winning in Nashville 3-2. And speaking of Celebrini, Celebrini does it again.
Did he get 2 goals?
He got 2 goals. That puts him at 44 for the season.
God, that kid is spectacular.
He like I say, he might take over the mantle of best Bay Area athlete once it's all said and done after Wardell retires. But yeah, Sharks.
So before we move on, who we put in that category? Are we putting Ricky, Barry Bonds, Steph Curry? I'm trying to think of. So we what? If
we're talking about just, I mean, realistically, you can do one. You can do one for San Francisco. You can do one for Oakland. Realistically,
absolutely. But then you got to. Well, we have to separate the Warriors from that because they're just a Golden State because they played in. They started in San Francisco,
but
and then they went to Oakland, and now they're back in the city. So
first off, for me,
come on now. Come on now.
I mean, it's hard because there have been so many great athletes that have played here in the Bay Area.
We can probably a top 100.
Yeah,
that'll be for another show. That might be an impromptu show for us.
Because I mean, and not to mention, I mean, you think of the great people that were born in this area that necessarily didn't play in this area, but for example, Mr. Russell from Oakland, went to the hilltop in San Francisco, won 2 national championships. The great Joe Morgan, born in Oakland.
Yep. Gary Payton, Jason
Kidd. I mean, heck, we go to my hometown, Bill Buckner, Jeff Gordon. And the newest member of the Hall of Fame won Charleston, Christian Sabathia. Cece.
You know who my favorite NASCAR driver is next to the Intimidator.
Oh yes, Mr. Jeff Golden, that 24 DuPont car. Yes, absolutely. So I mean,
because he's from the Bay.
there's a lot of Bay Area royalty that we've seen growing up, and some great ones that have come through to excel.
Be in my top 5. I'm putting Ricky Henderson in my top 5 at number 1. He's going to be in the top 5. Barry is going to be in the top 5 for sure. Wardell just gets the fucking ultimate pass.
Well, you can say, you can say Ricky and Barry get a pass.
Yes, because they've done wonders. But you know who's going to get in there too? Gerald Dempsey the third.
Who, around this time, or hopefully around this time next season, he'll be getting a phone call saying, "Welcome to the National Baseball Hall of Fame," because he will be on the ballot for the first time next year. So,
how many rings he got on his finger?
He has 3.
Ooh.
and a Rookie of the Year, and an MVP,
MVP.
and a batting
Preach.
championship,
Preach.
and Silver Slugger awards, and Gold Glove awards, and oh, by the way, he's a lifetime 3-3 hitter. So I mean, there's lots of credentials that Gerald Dempsey has that will certainly make him
Bro,
viable
we
to
could
be
do a whole show.
a first ballot
We
Hall of
could do a
Famer.
whole show on Posey.
Well, we did do a retirement show that's on our that's in our archives, which Big Brian Sullivan did join us on, and yes, I did wear the catcher's helmet on that particular episode.
And if you want to see me die laughing, and by the way, whoever just subscribed that put us at 253,
oh yes,
yeet.
Thank you very much. Definite eat. And
by
the way,
hope we're
Mr. McDonald, if you're watching, hope you enjoyed yourself at the big sheet metal known as the Golden One Center.
I gotta finish it, but shout out to Justin Hess on the perfect seats that he got sitting behind the commentary. Ooh.
He was there. Also, my guy who I played baseball against and played with in Babe Ruth, and also went to Hilltop with in the 5th grade. Keto Williams, he got on TV. He was there when Brock came out and the camera panned to him, and I took a picture and I sent it to him like, "Oh, I found you."
Well, you know, if I wasn't planning this spectacular trip that I'm taking at the end of the month out there to Vegas to support my guys, I would have been right there, and your nephews didn't want to go, so you know where I would have been trying to sit. TV bound. But here or there, let's get back on the situation that we're talking about. You know, did you make this as an open forum as well?
Well, I didn't put us on before, but I mean, hey, it's our show. We do what we want. We talk about whatever we want to talk about.
That is motherfucking facts.
But anyhow, I hope but I hope you guys enjoyed yourself at the Big Sheet Metal, as it's the week of WrestleMania, as they're currently putting the stage together right now as we speak. After Bruno Mars came and blessed the stadium, and now it's turning into a WrestleMania stage. Now,
you want to do it? You want to do a live feed on Sunday?
I got A7 on Sunday, so I'll be
well.
So I'll be signing into the computer as you, glancing at it while I'm doing A7 commentary.
Well, you know I'm gonna have. That means I'm just gonna have to have I'm gonna have to find a way to make a quad box. But as you know, it's gonna be basketball being played too on that day.
Yeah. So keep this in mind, folks. Now on Saturday, they're showing the first hour for free on ESPN2, and then Sunday, they're showing the first hour for free on ESPN. So, but here's why I say that: Brock,
make everybody watch it. You will get ultimate views if you did this WrestleMania on cable.
Well, here's my segue. What that means is on Sunday, during that free hour on ESPN, one of those matches will be Brock and Obafemi.
So that means it's going to go damn near an hour.
Well, the other match that's being shown on ESPN, hold on. Hold on, where are we? Hold on. I have it saved somewhere.
Are they putting the Demon and Dominic?
That's on the ESPN premium card. Now the two matches that will be on ESPN the channel for free is Brock and Obi, and then the 6-man ladder match for the Intercontinental title. So,
which means they're all going to take that hour.
Yes.
You ain't gonna get nothing else but those matches.
Yes. Now, on ESPN2 on Saturday, Fatu and McIntyre will be that match, the unsanctioned match.
Wait, they're putting that one on ESPN?
Yes. And then they're putting the 6-man tag with the Usos and LA Knight against the Vision and what the fuck's an Idol Speed?
Oh. Welcome to my world of saying that.
All right, and And coming from Glenn Siegel, which, by the way, Siegel, condolences to you and your family for your loss, my guy. Praying for you. He says the regular season is the play-in tournament. Making reference to basketball. Then he says, "Go Battlehawks." And then he says, the one thing which Mizzle has been saying all year long in regards to the Sharks. He said, and I quote, "Sharks need to improve their D and goaltending, and they'll be dangerous." To which I agree 1,000%.
Whoa! Somebody actually listened to something that I
No,
said.
well, no. Siegel, hockey is his thing. He's Flyers and a Golden Knights fan. He's from Philadelphia, so he's part of that passionate Philadelphia fan base.
Is that somebody that watches our show?
He's watching. He's commenting on my Facebook page, but
Oh, well, hey.
Which means he's probably at work bored right now. So he's tuning in. But
we will entertain you. And the fireworks was all for you, but get with me. Yes, I am being a real conceited person right now because I rarely get things like that. So for me to get that, I'm running with that shit. But go ahead, brother.
But yeah, I do agree. Improve the goaltending and their defense. Like I said, Celebrini and Smith are a very special tandem, and the Sharks could definitely make some noise. Also, real quickly, even though I couldn't stand him when he played for the LA Kings, but definitely want to give Jonathan Quick his flowers, who played his last game. Of course, Jonathan Quick has the most wins by an American-born goalie, which is quite an accomplishment.
I'm deeply moved.
Oh, see, the LA sports team despisement runs deep on this show. Even though he doesn't play for the Kings anymore, he plays for the Rangers. But still, I get it.
What you know the saying for my favorite football team: once a Raider, always a Raider. Once an LA player, I don't give a fuck what team you play for. Once an LA player, you get that word from me. So go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Also, some more sad news to report from the world of Major League Baseball.
Here we go.
Former manager of the Brewers and the Astros actually led the Astros to their first World Series in 2005 as a manager. Also was a member of the 1979 We Are Family Pittsburgh Pirates World Series channel. Phil Gardner, a longtime manager, longtime coach of Major League Baseball, passed away from a bout with cancer over the weekend. As mentioned earlier.
The hell with cancer. The hell with it.
I agree 1,000%. Which also adds earlier in the week to the loss of the great Davey Lopes, longtime leadoff man for the Dodgers. But Phil Gardner was, if I can pull up the article.
So you mean to tell me that I still got to say this and have sympathy because he played for the Dodgers?
Putting the dislike for the team aside,
I'm gonna say it in my head, and
I know.
How about that?
But I mean, Davey Lopes was a pretty damn good player for the Dodgers in the 70s, without question.
Yeah. Can't deny that. Well, we give credit where credit is due on this.
Absolutely.
We may give shit to other teams, but that's what we do.
People call Phil Gardner the heart and soul of the We Are Family team in '79 that came back from a 3-1 deficit to beat the Orioles in the World Series, of course, known for the tremendous heroics of one Wilbur Stargell, better known as Pops Stargell. Stargell, who, of course, was the World Series MVP. Of course, the late, great Hall of Famer, the Parker, Dave Kober, was a part of that team, also in '79, helping the Pirates win the World Series. He was 76 years old, fighting pancreatic cancer for 2 years, survived by his wife, son, daughter, and grandchildren. Nicknamed Scrap Iron, spent 5 of his 16 MLB seasons with the Pirates, hitting or playing from 77 to 81, of course, winning the World Series in '79 with the Pirates, of course, making the NL All-Star team in 1980 and '81. He also played for the A's, the Astros, Dodgers, and the Giants from '73 to '88. Of course, managed the Brewers from '92 to '99, the Tigers in 2000 to 2002, of course, the Astros for 3 seasons, helping the Astros get to their first World Series as a National League team in 2005 before getting swept by the White Sox. So certainly want to send our condolences to the Garner family and those teammates that knew him and the players that played for him. So certainly prayers and condolences to them for that. As mentioned, next week, the NFL draft is next week in Pittsburgh, PA.
The Jets are on the clock.
Well, I mean, tell me it's obvious without telling me that it's obvious. But yes, the East Rutherford Jets will indeed be on the clock, if you will.
Yeah, I've been. When somebody asks me, "Are you ready for the draft?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, well, I'm ready for the next round." You know, I'm interested to see what the other 31 other teams are going to do. But for me, I am. If it goes, because you know what, I can sit here and say all this, but it's still a business operated.
Absolutely.
If somebody sit here and throws the Raiders something that they cannot refuse, which I highly doubt, because all the rumors are going out there and all the things that have been said is pretty much what I just said a second ago. The Jets are on the clock.
Well, like I said, the whole brass was there for his pro day. The whole brass was there for the national championship game. So, I mean, again, unless they make
met him after the chip game,
unless they make him an offer that they can't refuse.
Yeah. They better come with 3 to 4 first round picks. From here on out, that's the only way you get that. Is that the Sprite cherry?
It is.
How is it?
Not disappointed. You won't be disappointed.
Well, yeah, you was guzzling it like it was good, so that's why I had to ask.
Actually, you know what actually caught my attention that actually tastes pretty good was the tropical one. I was impressed.
Has anybody tasted the lemonade, or the lemonade?
No.
Excuse me.
No, I have not yet. That might be next.
Well,
now
I'm gonna have to start living vicariously through everybody else, because pretty soon here the diet is in full effect.
Oh yes, back to
nothing.
Back to the keto. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what my team is going to do at 27. I really don't.
Talk to me. Yeah.
I have cried.
You know what? I am going to sit here and tell you what you guys are going to do.
What? Draft another defensive tackle?
You're going to draft a wide receiver. You're going to draft a wide receiver.
Okay. Now, there are some good ones. I know
but it ain't going to be the one that the one you might want, or what the whole empire, our faithful, would want. You guys should go for offensive linemen, and as I said here,
well, I mean, but how many
team?
But how many years have I been saying that? How many years have I begged this organization, who is celebrating their 80th anniversary as a franchise?
5 years? 5 years?
5
years or more?
At least. I mean, you still have...
Because me and you've been saying the same thing since we've been doing it. So we're coming up on our sixth
year, yes.
Doing the show. So yes, you have been talking about offensive linemen for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, off camera, it's longer, but since we've been talking, since we've been doing this show, it's been 5 years.
And the last 3 years, I've been begging them, can we please get off Jake Brindle at center? I'm over it. I've been at that ad nauseum.
Again, and another offensive tackle. Who else?
You still have the drama with Trent Williams, which at this rate, just draft another left tackle. Because I mean that's
replacement.
That's you need to draft a center. You need to draft a center. You need to draft an offensive lineman, or a left guard. I mean, yes, I know they've signed some veterans to probably patch up in there, but I mean, really, are you gonna make a big fuss over whomever the heck they signed? No. But I mean, again, and you know this as well as I do, games are won in the trenches, which again, I cannot give John Spytek enough credit for convincing Linderbaum to come to the dark side and be the anchor to that offensive line to protect the future that will be Francisco Mendoza and create holes for Ashton Genty, who didn't have many holes.
Young.
Who didn't have many
We're
holes and
young.
almost still got 1,000
1,000
yards rushing.
yards.
So, you know,
I mean,
there's
he
that.
was 13 yards short of that. I mean, excuse me, he was in like I want to say 20 to 25 yards short. So imagine what's going to happen when he has an offensive line and an offensive-minded head coach that can dial up any play for any weapon that he has on his team. Brock Bowers is about to eat. I'm sorry. They say we need a number one wide receiver, and I say bullshit. We already got him. Just get somebody to compliment him.
Well, like I said, there's plenty of receivers that they can get in this draft, without question.
Facts.
So, I mean, it's just one of those situations to where you just have to see who's available, and you got to make sure it's the right fit. You got to make sure it's the right guy. That's all you can do.
Indeed. And so, brother, before we move on, tell the wonderful people that we have 10 watching about this thing that I'm circling around here in our upper. Well, they can't see it, but it's on my screen. The upper right-hand corner.
Well, there's a QR code there, guys, ladies and gentlemen. And if you scan on that, it will take you to our merch shop to where you see one of the shirts that Mizzle is currently displaying on screen for you.
Yes. I'm sorry I don't have a runway. I would do the whole Victoria's Secret thing for you guys.
He said he would do the 360. But anyway, if you scan that QR code, there's all the great gear and stuff for you to partake in. Also, we do have stuff that involves his son, my nephew, the super dope beatmaker, 17KD. Any gear of his that you buy, all proceeds go to him. Any Rally Rail or Forever 10 gear that you buy, all those proceeds go to our other nephew, Rail's son, Declan Mason. So, for those that have purchased either of those, we say thank you. It is greatly appreciated and is certainly helpful.
And Declan says thank you because you just got him more things that he can use for video games.
Yeah, that kid loves being on that doggone computer. That's for
But some of the proceeds that I do believe that mom has put to the side for later on things.
Yes, but yes, this is live. We are currently live at 2:25 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Yes, this is live. This is not a pre-recording.
It says that right there in that little box under our QR code, live with a running clock.
But yes, you are live. But the regular season of the NBA came to an end, and needless to say,
I went 500 with at the end of the day. In that the Sixers actually went from the 8th or 9th spot to the 7th spot.
Yeah, but now they got to play your sleeper team, the Orlando Magic, and that's not going to be an easy task. So, here is the full-fledged...
You know what? Right now, the hell with the Orlando Magic. Yeah, I said it. Even though they are my sleeper team, because I love what the Orlando Magic are doing. If everybody can stay healthy on that squad, they might be lethal. But yes, I'm sorry, brother. Continue.
All right, now there was something that I posted, and Mike Breen, of course, is the voice of the NBA on ESPN/ABC, and who will be doing the finals this year with Richard Jefferson and Tim Legler on ABC.
Oh, we're going there. That's where we're going.
No, but Mike Breen made a very great point.
He did, and I agree.
I agree 1,000%. Which this year, for the first time ever. Now, normally in years past, for those that have watched the NBA playoffs, normally the first round of the playoffs, you still get the chance to hear your local hometown announcers.
Absolutely.
For example, when the Warriors were making all those trips to the finals in the first round, we wouldn't watch the national broadcast. We would watch Fitz and Jim Barnett or Fitz and Kalina Azubuike. And then of course once the first round is over, then it's all national, which we can understand.
And we have to accept it. It's the same thing. We have to accept it.
Okay, now I understand it. Doesn't mean we have to agree with it. Doesn't mean we have to like it. Personally, I think it's crap, and Mike Breen also thinks it's crap. And he said, and I quote, he said, "I personally think it's a poor decision. Fans want to hear their teams announce at least the first round."
Absolutely.
Which, of course, when Mike Breen does not do his national stuff, he does do TV work for the Knicks alongside the dapper, always dressed to impress, Clyde Frazier. One of the best dressed announcers in sports, bar none.
Yes.
So there's that. Like for example, and I know streaming is in. I get it. I understand it. Doesn't mean I have to like it, but I do understand. And to understand, at the end of the day, it is about the dead presidents. Call it money. I'm not dumb. Not born yesterday. This is not my first rodeo. I understand it.
Not at all.
However, for example, to watch the play-in tournaments on Wednesday and Thursday, which let's just give you the lineup right now. On Wednesday, it's the Heat and the Hornets.
No, you're skipping today. We have
Wednesday.
games today.
No,
today's Tuesday. There's
Tuesday.
games today.
No, the regular season ended on Sunday.
Brother, we have play-in tournaments on Tuesday. The Orlando Magic play.
Oh, well, hold on. I'm looking at the Philippines page. Forgive me.
Ooh, bro, go to ESPN.
No, I'm on the NBA page. So today's games, I beg your pardon.
There you go.
Again, we have the Heat and the Hornets. That's at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Then in the nightcap, it's the Phoenix Suns against the Portland Trail Blazers.
You know what? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I gave him a pass earlier, but he ain't getting a pass on this one. Hey, get your shit together.
You know what? Fuck off, all right?
You know what? No, me too.
But see, I said that to him, he gives me shit. You see how he does me, America? Anyhow, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Heat, Hornets in Charlotte. Suns, Blazers in the Valley of the Sun at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, of course. All the playing games will be aired on Amazon Prime Video. So you got to have a Prime Video account to watch these games.
That is straight up BS right there. That's horrible.
Agreed.
But see, for me, I have multiple ways I can watch it because I do have Prime. But
so do I.
If I didn't have Prime, I still find a way to watch it because I'm locked in. So, but that's horrible. The NBA, that sucks because I get it. They want the money because if people watch it on Prime, they get that money for that. But I promise you, if you would have had that on regular TV, your viewing would have been high because people want to watch basketball.
Yeah,
there's nothing else to watch right now.
Yeah, not every. And again, there are some elderly fans of the sport that want to watch their teams
that don't have streaming services.
That don't have Amazon Prime or Prime Video. So you're taken away from them, which sucks.
You could make way more money. I mean, you're going to get it already because some people are going to get Prime Video already have it. Like I said, I have it too, but I have another way to watch it if I didn't have Prime.
Yeah. Which, sucks.
All the way around.
Yeah. It just, good. I'm happy he did that.
What's that?
I'm very pleased to announce that Joe Buck has turned down offers to call playoff games for ESPN.
You're beyond deeply moved.
Yes, I am. Immensely happy. You have no idea.
My brother does not like Joe Buck, and our late little big brother always gave him shit when Joe Buck was on TV.
Yep, there's your mans. I got your mans.
Exact words. Exact words. In our group chat, that was
That and turtle wax.
long live real 1018 always gonna stay forever, man.
But however, and then on Wednesday, you have the Sixers and the now see, they're messing with your emotions because both of your teams play on the same damn day. On Wednesday.
Oh, it's gonna be on TV. Don't worry about it. I'll work that day, but it's gonna be on TV. And everybody in my unit is not gonna disagree because, bro, I love this unit that I'm in right now. Because I don't know if you can tell the difference in my happiness of going to work because
yeah, you was miserable for a minute.
Okay, I'll put it out there because it's a real thing. My depression did not start from little big brother passing. It started from in that unit that I was working in. It was horrible. You already know. I sent you many texts me like, bro, I look.
You're like, I'm about to lose it.
I'm about to fucking walk out.
I'm about to turn into Kane. I'm like, don't do it. No.
But no, I'm in this unit I'm in right now. Fantastic. So yeah. Yeah. But let's get back to sports. I know this is an open forum, but let's get back to sports. Nobody want to hear about our fucking life. They want to hear about
But yeah,
sports.
both the Mizzles teams will be playing on Wednesday as the Magic in Philadelphia will be at 7:30 for the Pacific, and the Warriors.
Say 2.5. You can say 2.5 because I am a. Well, you know what? No, it's only 2 because right now I know they're my sleeper team, but fuck the Orlando Magic right now.
And then the Warriors will be in Inglewood to take on the Clippers.
Well, we said earlier in the show we already know how we feel about Southern California teams.
Now,
the hell with them.
Again, as much as I don't want the Warriors in the playoffs, because for those that don't know how this works, folks, this is how the play-in tournament works. So, how this works is this. So, with that said, take some notes, kids. We're about to teach you some stuff, boys and girls. Now, how the play-in tournament works. The winner of the 7-8 game, which in this case, in the Western Conference, the 7-8 game is the Suns and the Trailblazers. Which, by the way, kudos to Portland for where they were last year to where they came this year to win 42 games. Kudos to them. And how they transition from that controversy involving Chauncey Billups to even get into the play-in tournament is just tremendous.
Hey, you know what? I totally forgot about that he was a coach.
Yeah.
Like that's how clean they.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, to go through how they start the season to end up the playing game is a tremendous job by the Portland Trailblazers organization. So now, if this was under the old format, the Blazers would have been playing the Thunder in round 1, and the Suns would have been playing the Spurs, and the Suns rivalry would be once again reborn. But the winner of the 7-8 matchup between the Suns and the Blazers, the winner of that has a nice, well-rested San Antonio Fundamentals team waiting for them in round 1. Good luck. So then, the loser of the 7-8 game plays the winner of the 9-10 game. The winner of that has the well-rested defending NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder waiting for them in round 1. So, on one aspect, yes, I would love for our beloved Golden State Warriors to beat the Inglewood Clippers, without question. However, I would not want them to beat Portland or Phoenix, whomever the loser is out of that game because again,
I don't want them in the playoffs.
I don't want them to play the Thunder. I just don't.
I don't want them in the playoffs. Period.
Now
they
again,
need to just.
I know the ultimate competitor that is Wardell is going to give it everything he has. He always does, rightfully so. But it's there's a reason why they only won 37 games. It wasn't for lack of effort. It wasn't. This team got riddled by Curry's runner's knee, and then the minute when Jimmy Butler tore his ACL, and again, it sucks because they were hitting their stride and playing so well when Jimmy tore his ACL. They really were.
Well, like I said, when I think you texted that to me because I was somewhere where my phone, but I had my watch on. And then you hit me with that text because I saw an ESPN update, but I didn't really pay attention to it because I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But when you popped up and I looked at it and it said Jimmy Butler, I'm like, oh,
you
that's
knew.
our season. That's it.
You knew. You knew. You
know why? It's just not that we lost Jimmy Butler, and I'm not trying to say this like the reason why Jimmy Butler's here for that. But you lost damn near 12 to 15 free throws. Because Jimmy Butler is getting to the free throw line.
And you saw them getting to the free throw line decline steadily.
The calls were being the right calls because of Jimmy Butler. Hell, even Wardell was getting a few calls. And I'm like, whoa. And now the NBA is showing us that Wardell accolades don't mean nothing to get fouls now because without Jimmy Butler, he does not get those calls.
I mean, you have seen Wardell's scratches, bruises, just marks on him, and you're like, how does a unanimous MVP don't get no calls?
You know what? I know you say that, brother, but even if Wardell did not have those accolades, but he was still doing what he was doing, I would still say the same thing. Like, how are you not giving this man? First of all, you didn't give it. I understand why you didn't give it to him in the beginning. Shooter, right? Shooters ain't gonna get the foul calls unless it's blunt. But the moment he was really starting to go to the basket, or they were really fouling him with the 3-point shots, and we didn't get calls, just think about how many 4-point plays could have changed an outcome of a game. The Warriors.
He could have had more than what he would have had more than what he has now, and he's got plenty of 4-point plays.
I'm just glad the Warriors drafted him and he didn't go nowhere else. Like maybe
again
any LA team.
Thank you, Minnesota Timberwolves, for passing up on him not once, but twice.
Boy, that card came in so quick.
Because and again, Knicks fans, I'm sorry, because I know Knicks fans wanted Curry, and I knew that if the Warriors did not pick him, the Knicks would have.
That's 3 championships.
I mean, could you imagine Wardell lighting up the Garden for 41 nights a game, or for 41?
It would have been like a visitor coming to the Garden.
Yeah,
it's like Jordan coming to the Garden, or even himself, Mr. Curry, coming to the Garden. Because if you didn't think Curry had a Madison Square Garden moment, just go YouTube it.
Oh, when he went for 54.
Hey, it was somebody on the sideline, and even I saw it, and I brought it up to you on one of his threes. I'm like, bro, he wasn't even looking at the damn rim. Like the ball was in his hand, as he just literally just did his motion of shooting.
I'm just waiting for him. I'm just waiting for him to make a no-look 3-pointer. Like completely not even look at the basket and shoot it. That's coming.
If anybody can do it, it's him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And this is not us being homers.
Again,
we're Warrior fans. But
even though Stephen A. Smith likes to steal my line, because I came up with it first. But that is the greatest shooter God ever created.
Bro, I looked at the stats and how high the bar is set with what Curry did. You would have to live, or it just has to be like your generation passing on. And I'm not saying that as an ill will to, but they said this young man has set the bar high if you're going to break his record for 3 points. Ever.
Mr. Cotton, thank you for commenting.
Wait.
He commented on your page.
But my
your Facebook, yes.
The person that can take my glasses off my face and put them on his face and can still not say a word. That man.
That's Cedric, yes. Speaking of which, Cedric.
That's also Little Big Brother too.
Cedric, were you in Sacramento? Did you go to Raw in Sacramento tonight, Cedric?
He out there with you.
He lives in Vegas?
He out there with you.
I did not know he lived out here.
Or some other place in Nevada. But I believe he.
I know he's going to WrestleMania. That I do know. But I don't know he lived out here in the same state as me. I mean, heck, I was shocked to find out that Stone Cold lives in Reno.
Excuse me?
You didn't know that? Yeah,
Excuse me?
The Rattlesnake has his ranch in Reno, yes.
Do you know how far from my location?
I know.
That is. Bro, I would literally drive out there on my off day just to be in the area that he could pop up. That's close. So you mean to tell me the Rattlesnake lives in California? Is that what you're telling me?
He resides. He resides on a ranch near Reno.
Texas to the core.
He moved his Broken Skull Ranch operations from Texas to the northern Nevada, Reno area.
So those videos that you are posting, those are in Reno.
He resides in northern Nevada, specifically mentioning as living in the Gardnerville, Reno area.
You go ahead and host the show for a few minutes right now. Well, I know he's not going to be around now because he's in Vegas probably right now.
Yeah, he's supposed to be out here to be at one of the freaking WrestleMania stores.
Oh, wow.
How you doing, Bob?
For Bob to be up this late to comment on this, brother, you are officially, you need one of these shirts.
He is a night owl for sure.
Oh, for sure. And pretty much any time that we're live, he makes a comment. We appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. All right, brother, spearhead us. Where we're going?
Well, I will say this.
Wait, let's respond
Bob
to
says
this.
Warriors are going. Well, again,
I didn't want them in the playoffs, Bob.
Yeah, we didn't want them in the play. We don't want them in the playoffs. Don't want them to play in. As much as I would love for them to beat the Clippers, I don't want them to win and go have to face the Thunder in the first round because the Warriors are not good enough to beat the Thunder.
We need Jimmy.
That would help.
Not saying that Wardell can put it on, but the difference in what I think, and I said this probably earlier, is Jimmy Butler gets to the free throw line to where they don't give Say the accolades again, brother. Go ahead and say the accolades again. And it's the audacity not to give this man
four-time NBA champion,
mm-hmm.
two-time MVP, the first and only unanimous most valuable player, two-time All-Star Game MVP, the greatest shooter God has ever created, one-time Finals MVP to go along with those 4 NBA championship rings, and the man cannot get... Okay. How are you going to do that for Allen Iverson but won't do it for Curry? Because Allen Iverson lived at the free throw line.
Don't you talk about my GOAT like that.
Where's the lie?
I know where you're coming from with that, but if you talk about my GOAT like that.
Okay.
You know how I feel about AI.
But again, Iverson got beat up the same way that Wardell did, but Iverson got the calls and got to the free throw line.
Not that much though. He got more than Curry, but it's not. That is a great example, bro. But what I'm saying is sometimes AI didn't get those calls the same way that we look at Curry. But he did get more to the free throw line.
Yeah.
Than Curry does. Yeah. That's a good analogy.
But, what do I know?
Ooh, and guess what? I don't know if he was trying to plug the merch shop, but he just did with what he just said. We also had that t-shirt in the merch shop. What do we know?
Well, Bob, it does suck, though, that the Panthers will not get a chance to three-peat as they are unfortunately not qualified for the playoffs this year. But they do...
I wish my Sharks would have qualified.
Well, they gave us something to look forward to next season, that's for sure.
Absolutely. I might be getting no, there ain't no might. I am getting the Sharks hockey jersey.
But I will say this. Colorado Avalanche, you got a lot of pressure. And there's a reason why.
Hey, you know what? It's not, no, it's not sad the Sharks didn't make it.
No, he's talking about the Panthers.
Oh, it ain't sad. Good.
Well, Florida still has a chance to win the cup because the Tampa Bay Lightning, Oose's beloved Tampa Bay Lightning, are in it again, and they have previously won 2 out of the last 5 Stanley Cups. I think with the exception of the Golden Knights, the Stanley Cup champion has come from the state of Florida. 2 from Tampa Bay, the last 2 from the Panthers. Squeeze in the Knights in between.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And I know EJ's heart was broken last year as he had to watch the Panthers beat his beloved Oilers in 7 games.
And I was rooting for the Oilers too.
Yeah.
And you know what? We need some kind of melody in the background.
Now.
I'll take care of that.
Well, here we go. Here's the other scores that happened on the ice tonight while we're talking about the ice, which I'm pretty sure our fellow Canadian is getting excited for Stanley Cup playoffs, of course, talking about living room. But as mentioned earlier today...
Over here in America, I'm excited for it.
But as mentioned earlier, Sharks beat the Predators, ending that 15-game losing streak 3-2. Golden Knights beat the Jets 6-2. Lightning in overtime beat the Red Wings 4-3. Panthers, of course, beat the Rangers 3-2. Flyers also qualifying for the playoffs by way of their shootout win over the Hurricanes, win 3-2. Stars beat the Maple Leafs 6-5. Blues beat the Wild 6-3. Sabres, of course, ended their long playoff drought, beat the Blackhawks 5-1. And in a shootout, the Avalanche beat the Oilers 2-1. And the Kings beat the Kraken to qualify for the playoffs 5-3. The reason why I say a lot of pressure's on the Avalanche, because what is the one thing, Mizzle, you always say? Don't do what?
And what?
In the NHL. Don't do what? Don't win what?
Who won the President's Cup?
The Colorado Avalanche.
Goodbye.
Yeah, winning the President's Cup normally is not a very good thing.
It is definitely not. Our Sharks won it one year. How did that go?
Not so good.
Mm-hmm. Can you hear the background music?
I do hear the music. Okay. This is how bad it is to win the President's Cup. Okay? The last team to win the President's Cup and the Stanley Cup in the same season.
50s?
No. Actually, I didn't know it was this. Well, I mean, well, in this era.
Was it the Colorado Avalanche?
No, it was the Chicago Blackhawks in the 2013 season.
Ooh. That would have been probably my next guess, was Chicago.
But again, that just goes to show you that sometimes you don't want to win the President's Cup, just like if you win a conference trophy, you don't touch it.
Yeah.
But here it is.
So we want to talk about Monday Night Raw? I have not honestly, I can't talk about Monday Night Raw because I haven't finished it because I had to work. I think this last segment I saw was the Usos.
Yeah, 2009.
The Usos in LA Knight when they fought MFT.
Yeah, 2009 was the year our Sharks won the President's Cup.
And that season was shitty because they didn't do shit afterwards. Hey, bro, I think was that the year they lost to the LA the Kings?
I'm looking it up right now as we speak.
Is that the Kings? If that was the King series, oh yeah, that's when I really lost my shit. Because they were up 3-0. Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen, while we try to get you guys the facts.
Okay, so so the year they won the President's Cup, they lost in the quarterfinals 4-2 to the Ducks. Okay.
Teemu Selanne led Ducks.
I don't know if Teemu was on that team. Now,
besides Sergei Fedorov, that's one of my favorite hockey players.
Now, the next season that they didn't win the playoffs, that they didn't win the year after they won the President's Cup, they actually got to the conference finals, but got swept by the Blackhawks. Now.
Well, I remember that.
Got to the conference finals again the next year, lost to Vancouver.
Not the fucking Canucks.
Okay, which season is it? Come on now. No. Okay, so. No, it wasn't that one. Okay. Wasn't that year.
The tune that you hear is from.
All right, so it was the 2013-2014 series against the Kings.
So 3 years ago, before we're thinking about.
Yeah, that they were up 3-0 and the Kings won.
I was in LA, bro. I was talking, and I met up with my my family out there, talking big shit.
No, Bob, unfortunately, I'm not going to WrestleMania, even though the tickets are more affordable this year than they were last year. I didn't request time off because at that time tickets were too damn high at the time, and that's why I didn't buy them. But I am trying to get to Monday Night Raw the night after.
By the way,
WrestleMania.
my brother's first Monday Night Raw. I thought me and my brother had a Monday Night Raw experience.
It was
But he
SmackDown,
said nope.
but it was still fantastic.
We saw Hollywood.
In the red and yellow. So that was pretty cool.
And wait, we damn near had seats like Mr. Hess.
Yes.
We were behind the commentary.
We were not that far. We were not that far.
We
were not that far from
like,
Michael Cole's
Hogan
ass.
was like right here to me. That was fantastic, bro. We had a good time.
I'm not going to spoil for you, but I will say this: when you get to the last segment, Phil and Joseph, yes, that's all I'm going to say.
No, you spoiled it because you showed the T-shirt that he was wearing, and you know I can't get it right now because I'm coming to Vegas. If I wasn't coming to Vegas, I would have had every shirt that he didn't have brand new.
I haven't, but what I will say.
No, but me and my brother was close to Charlotte Flair.
Yes.
We damn near walked with Charlotte Flair.
But
down the
but Brody here did walk with Jey Uso yelling yeet, yeet, yeet.
Ooh. What's the Oh but, no. I walked with Jey Uso before he walked to the like my brother said. I walked with Jey Uso. And the sucky part about the video, which was not a sucky part, the part of his character was he didn't like care. He had to be locked in like a certain way. He wasn't the Jey Uso that he was like right now. But in that video,
he nodded his head. He acknowledged. He heard
when I said yeet, and he looked at absolutely yeet. But when I said yeet and everything like that, he did acknowledge. Not the tribal chief acknowledged, but he nodded his head, as my brother would say. So,
I hear. He's like, I hear you, Oos. I hear you. No, but for me, at my old job, I had wrestlers come to eat. Like
bro,
Mark Henry was one of them. Mark Henry actually came up to the kitchen at my job, and I was like, "Guys, don't burn my food." And one of my coworkers was like, "Dude, you're sexual chocolate." Straight up.
Not Mark Henry, by the way.
Not Mark Henry. Sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate.
But no, but Mark Henry was cool. Great. I mean, he very nice guy. Came up and I'll let the man in red answer that question. Which I'm not disagreeing with his answer. I'm not. But
my brother, tell them what. Let the world know, because you have said this multiple times.
Okay.
But
so
when did I start throwing up this
so,
right here?
So now keep this in mind. He was not a big Roman Reigns guy. Like, he appreciated the talent, but this is when Vince was consistently, legitimately shoving him down our throats. It's just like, Vince, stop it. Stop it.
Stop it.
However, when he came back heel and got with Paul Heyman, it was like, okay, now this is different. But officially,
we were there for that transformation.
But officially, Mizzle officially acknowledged him at SummerSlam 2021 as me and Mizzle were there live. And of course, anything that involves John Cena not winning makes Mizzle very happy. Roman beats John Cena. And then all you see and all you see is my brother doing the golf clap. Talking about, damn it, yes, but no. That was a great experience. Getting to see an RKO live in person was fantastic.
Hey, Bob. As much as you probably don't like Roman Reigns, it's probably the same way I feel about John Cena. And my brother has been knowing pretty much the majority of my life how I feel about John Cena. I will say this, and I'm going to say this, and I promise you, my brother will laugh when I say this. The hell with John Cena.
Even though he's hosting WrestleMania 42,
still the hell with John Cena.
And on the flip side, that'll make EJ very happy because for whatever reason, and God bless him, that's his GOAT. Why I don't know, but hey.
Okay, I'm glad. Hey, you know what? Do you know the most WWF T-shirts I have in my closet? It goes Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. No, I do not like John. No.
Okay, he doesn't like the he doesn't like the pro wrestler. He doesn't like the pro wrestler Cena, but the actor John Cena, Peacemaker John Cena,
fantastic. I'm about to say, if you're talking about the WWF version of John Cena,
although John Cena never come out on the Oscar stage naked ever again. Please don't do that. I don't need that in my life, John Cena. No, don't do that.
I could have lived the rest of my life until our Lord and Savior called me home to hear about you saying, because I seen it. I seen it. I need to relive it through your words. I don't like you right now. You will be getting some form of a Beavis and Butthead meme soon. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. We're off the rails. Bring us back in, bro. Oh, you know what? What you said? What did you say earlier? This is
our show,
right?
Yes.
Change the channel if you don't like it.
So actually, here is the whole card of WrestleMania 42 as it stands right now. So starting with the Saturday card, of course, the first hour free on ESPN2, and you'll have the unsanctioned match between Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. Then the 6-man tag with the Usos and LA Knight taking on ISO Speed. Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Then, of course, you got the Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Flair and Alexa, Lala Mercury and Bayley, San Jose's Finest, the Bella Twins, which I don't know why they're in this match at all to begin with, and the champions being held by the Irresistible Forces. Logan Paul's athleticism is freakish.
Okay, Bob, I'll say this is a little story, and I'll make it real quick so my brother can get back to what he was saying. There's a few things I do not like that come into this profession. It's outsiders. Because they talk the talk and they walk the walk, but when it comes down to when they need to do the actual job, the reason why you're on this program, Jake Paul and Benito have changed my perspective of outsiders coming in. My brother. What the fuck's the Bad Bunny?
Well, all I know is every time Benito has gotten into the ring, he has thoroughly impressed and has gotten better in his in-ring performance.
And have I backed that?
Yes, you have. Now,
because I don't like no outsider coming into this company that can't tell the story. We need stories for me and you, because we've been watching this shit since the fucking
we were in diapers.
Late 80s into the 90s.
We were in diapers watching this.
We're 80s babies. My first anything was seeing Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan at the Oakland Alameda Coliseum.
Arena.
My cousin / godfather took me to go, and my brother to go see that.
Many a time spent inside the Cow Pals watching live wrestling events.
You saw Sting live, and
yes, I did.
And I'm jealous of that.
Yes, I did.
And I'm not saying that in the envy way, but I'm jealous you got to see.
I know. My friend tells me the same thing.
You got to see the Crow Sting.
Crow Sting when he was awarded the world title belt was one of the great moments of my life. I was a
Crow Sting. Oh.
I was a freshman in high school when that happened, and wore the Sting shirt. I got there.
We were freshmen?
Yes. February of '98. Yes, we were freshmen. Second semester of our freshman year.
I'm trying to think about that. You didn't have no L's by then, but how did you get there?
My friend's mother.
Enough said. Let's move along. Those words, yes.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, she had.
That's both of our madres.
No, me and my boy Terrace went, and because he had family in the city, they were all hanging out at the city, and we got dropped off at the Cow Palace and took the bus back over there because he was from the city and he knew where to go on the bus. So that's how we did it. Then the one time me, him, and Debo went to a show at the Cow Palace, we drove to the BART station, got on BART, took the city bus to the Cow Palace.
Did y'all got on a BART at Del Norte?
I want to say yes.
Yeah, you ain't. Wait, hold on, wait. I know y'all didn't go to the Richmond BART station.
No,
I know y'all
no.
It was Del Norte then.
It was El Cerrito.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That's Del Norte.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we hopped in, and then when I went to SmackDown in Oakland, I took the 80 bus from Vallejo to El Cerrito and took it all the way to the Coliseum. So, you know,
I know we mentioned it earlier, but our SmackDown experience.
You know what? You know what though? As great as it was, I was more happy for Shaggy because that was Shaggy's first wrestling anything. So I was more happy for him that he got to experience that more than.
Well, you know me, I was good with my brothers.
So I was.
Besides that, Shaggy is a goddamn.
I was more happy for Shaggy that he got to experience that more so than me because, like I said, I've done.
Yeah, you know what? I am happy for him. What the hell with his team?
Well, he makes up for it with the baseball and basketball team.
Yeah, well, we love Shaggy, man. We love Shaggy, and we had good fucking seats, though. Yeah, I mean, like, I would say this: if the way that they do the camera work and how they treat WWF, I'm always going to call it F. I don't care what nobody says. Sue me. You won't get nothing. But how I felt where we sat, if they were doing the camera work like they're doing now, we definitely would have been on TV. We were literally
maybe about 5-7 rows back.
Absolutely. I just was at my phone survived. I lost those pictures, but yeah.
So, continuing on the match lineup, then after that you got Becky Lynch and AJ Lee, Mizzle's favorite Psycho, for the women's Intercontinental title.
Who you got winning that one?
My gut tells me they're going to put Becky over, which I don't want to happen because it'll go back to that Becky Hogan crap again, which I really am over. So I mean, you can't have both. You can't have both loser titles.
I don't think you brought back the Psycho to promote Charlotte Flair.
In addition to that, well, me and Mizzle agree on a lot of things, but we do not agree on NFL team affiliations. And even though my team doesn't play his team only but once every 4 years, unlike he sees your team twice a season.
Wait, hold on. Let me analyze what I'm just reading right now, real quick. W now. Wait, does it supposed to say no? I'm trying to make so W no Mizzle. Wait, I go for the bad teams.
You forget Bob's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, we're getting this off the screen immediately right now. We're not gonna even give him the time of the day right now. We're not
Gunther
doing
and
that.
Seth
We're not
Rollins
doing that.
in a grudge match.
We're not
Stephanie
doing
McIntyre
that.
against Liv Morgan in the women's world title match.
Their segment, even though I know what it was, the way they portrayed that segment, you really thought they had a real life beef.
And of course, the main event of Saturday night, Randy Orton looking for number 15 against Cody Rhodes, which again, I don't understand the whole Pat McAfee angle. It makes no damn sense to me at all.
You
whatsoever.
know what? I'll say this and I keep it short and sweet. Pat McAfee just didn't want to do commentary.
I get it. But
yeah, I know you get it, but he didn't want to be just part of commentary. I don't think or let me just throw it around. I believe his first beginning with the company was a commentary. But once he got that feel and that dose of like,
once he got in the ring against Vince McMahon, and then he sold the stunner from Steve. he sold a good stunner. So did Austin Theory too. He really sold the stunner really well.
Well, because Austin Theory has been. Never mind. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Again, I just don't. I just don't. Pat McAfee in this is just as bad as Joe Tessitore on First Take trying to promote to have Stephen A. Smith be a manager. No.
A big fat no on that situation.
Ain't happening. I am too old to be taking bumps in the ring like that.
Wait. Are we talking charity or like? I'm not. Well,
unless we're tag teaming, that's about it.
I mean, if there was any cameras back in the day to where me and my light bright brother became who we are now, it wouldn't have been entertaining. I can tell you that.
Nothing will be ever as entertaining as Robert Jackson and the late funny as hell Edward Hayden doing backstage locker room brawls in the PE locker room.
You really just showed our age because probably a few of our viewers don't even know what a locker room is for PE.
But what made it great was, of course, we told the story, but yes, before.
Hell no.
Before I had one of these, I used to have an erasable pen. That was my microphone. And I hold it up to people like it was a microphone, and bless them for playing along. They would speak into it like it was a microphone. But what Edward Hayden would do when him and Robert were doing the backstage wrestling brawls, as Mizzle has to take a timeout, he might have to go pay the water bill. But Edward, God rest his soul, would grab the microphone and call me Mean Gene and try to speak like he's the Macho Man. Oh, it was fun stuff, great times. Definitely miss Edward Hayden. Funny dude. And just was cool as heck. But Jimmy and Jay have to carry us because, like I said, I am too old to be taking bumps in the ring like that, like Jimmy and Jay do. But however, the Sunday card for WrestleMania 42, of course, the first hour free on ESPN before you have to go to the ESPN premium channels. It'll be Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, and the 6-man ladder man match for the Intercontinental title: Penta, Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio Jr., JD McDonough, Rusev, and of course, Mr. He's so bouncy, Mr. Evans, and of course the champion Penta, the Intercontinental title hanging high above the ring with ladders galore. For the United States Heavyweight Championship, it'll be Sami Zayn taking on Mr. Lemon Pepper Steppa himself, Trick Williams. The Women's World Championship, the WWE Women's Championship, as The Storm takes on the Eradicator, Jade Cargill, taking on one Rhea Bloody Ripley. Dominic Mysterio will take on the Demon, Finn Balor. And to top off Night 2 for the World Heavyweight Championship, it will be the best in the world, CM Punk, taking on the OTC, the original Tribal Chief. That will be Roman Reigns.
Baby.
That is your card for WrestleMania 22. Of course,
Roman
if you live in the United States, it will be on the ESPN Premium channel that you have to subscribe to. And of course, if you're watching internationally, you can catch it all on Netflix. So that is your lineup for WrestleMania 42, coming up to you, sponsored by Snickers and 2K26 at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. And hello, pizza. You just said the magic word. You guys eat pizza. Doesn't everybody? Question.
Pete still got 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Question. Yeah? Do you like penicillin on your pizza? No!
Sorry,
Oh, sorry. We're showing our geekage with the original Ninja Turtles movie and talking about pizza. But yeah, that is your that's your card. What in the heck? Oh, interesting.
I'm not gonna chew pizza in front of everybody, so Deb, you gotta.
Oh, makes sense.
Unless we're trying to save it, man. I wish we had DT on the show.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's everyone's free choice to like what they like.
Well, you might have to take a nap and wake up, and we got to do a show and get DT on the show. No, I'm serious. And then somebody got to reach out to a player from BIC, and I want them to I'm being a journalist right now.
I mean, heck, he might be up right now. I mean, it is after 6 on the East. I'm just saying.
Who's up? No, we're not bringing nobody on this show right now. You can be able to hold it down, but for me, I don't know.
No, because after we get off this show, I'm definitely going to try to take a nap.
We're not Alice. Well, we can try right now.
That we definitely are, for sure. But definitely want to thank you guys for hanging out with us on this. If we knew who Nick Maxwell was, never heard of him.
That?
Don't know, never heard of him. Never heard of him. However, appreciate you guys for hanging out with us on this super late night owl edition. Oh, hold on real quickly before we go. Forgot to give scores across the diamond real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and run that.
All right. Folks, the Houston Astros have lost 8 games in a row. Yikes.
We got to get Miss Johnny on the show.
She's probably saying trade Altuve right now as we speak.
This is not the problem.
Well, Sagoon. Anyhow, Astros lose 8 straight as the Mariners beat them by a final score of 6-2. Scroll. Thank you. Orioles beat the Diamondbacks 9-7. Pete Alonso homers for the Orioles. The A's, after winning 2 series in New York, come back to West Sacramento, and the Texas Rangers punch them in the mouth. Rangers get the win 8-7, and that puts the Rangers officially in first place because the A's and Rangers were tied for first place in the American League West. Go figure. Pirates put up 16. Pirates are 10-6, folks. Off to a good start. They beat the Nationals 16-5. Kyle Schwarber, 2 home runs as they beat the Cubs 13-7. Despite the fact that Mike Trout homered twice, it was all for naught as the Yankees walk off on a wild pitch give you as the Angels and the Yankees get the win 11-10. Marlins beat the Braves 10-4. Twins all over the Red Sox 13-6. Guardians beat the Cardinals 9-3. And damn it, that damn team in blue beats the Mets 4-0 as the Mets, like the Giants, can't hit a freaking lick. So that was your action on the diamond for Monday. Giants back at it in Cincinnati against the Reds. Robbie Ray is on the mound for the Gigantes. So there's with that. Astros coming back home to play the Rockies. Maybe that might help them get off the schneid. We'll see. Padres at home against Seattle. And the Blue Jays in Milwaukee against the Brewers. Rays in Chicago against the White Sox. Those are the teams that took the day off yesterday. And the Royals and Tigers in Detroit. In addition to the games that went yesterday. So, there you go. All right. Well, with that said, enjoy the playing tournaments today. Again, it is the Hornets and Heat and the Suns and the Blazers. Then on Wednesday, it will be Sixers and Magic and the Warriors and the Clippers. But with that said, appreciate you guys for hanging out with us on this night owl edition of the Mizzle Up Show as it is time to take a nap.
Is this really the night owl edition?
Well, late night owl / early morning edition. Hell, you can call it the Today Show if you want to, for crying out loud.
Yeah, we're past Letterman.
Anyhow, with that said, as the Super Dope Beat Maker take us home, appreciate you guys for joining us here on this 396th episode.
Are we 4 away?
Of the Mizzle Up Show. We are 4 away from 400. Go figure. But with that said, appreciate you guys for joining us. Nap time. Happy Tuesday. And don't forget, Thursday, the NFL Draft. And the East Rutherford Jets are on the clock because we all know who the Raiders are picking at number 1. So wherever you may be watching the draft at, if you're not attending it in Pittsburgh, PA, if you're having a draft party, enjoy it. Enjoy it with the loved ones. And getting back to football already.
Love it.
That said, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have been watching the Mizzle Up Show. Yeet.
You have been literally banned from the show for saying that. You should know. All of a sudden. Oh, the Raiders are already picking at 36 after the first round pick. So thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good morning.
No,
Shalom. All that good stuff.
I don't know. I don't feel tired though. But the young man is good.
Brought to you by the Super Dope Beatmaker.
Oh.
For your needs.
Perfect.